Okay, welcome in. So, at the end of the last one, I think we had to end off the last one and I finished off the off-season off of it. We ended up picking up, we actually did get Justin Martinez. I was actually surprised. I had to give him 4 years though, so I might regret that, but we'll see. And it was pretty expensive. So, I might look to make him a trade target if we're not competing. Not this year, but the next year or two. And then I ended up picking up Brandon Lowe, but it's only for 1 year, so it's not too bad. Duvall came. I think that was it. Matsui. And then Nemo came. So, but again, only for 1 year. And he's been declining heavily, so having him just for 1 year is not really ideal, but it'll work. But I think those were the 4 main additions. We're still hurting in center. I'm trying to debate if I want to bring him up at the start of the season because I got lucky and got him in a trade, or if I want to just let him play. Because I don't know if I should have both of them up at the same time, to be honest. And I don't know what he maxes out at, so we'll see. We are going to look and see. I'm probably just gonna. I put him on the trade block, so I kind of want to see if anyone offers anything for him. I might throw him into a trade or something, depending on how we're competing. And then I think that's really it. There isn't really anyone else. Some of these arbitration eligible guys are guys I can just not do. But yeah, I'll probably leave the rest of those alone, so. And that's not a good start for us. He should be back by the end of the spring training, though. Okay. Let's see who is on the roster here. So, we got 5 starting pitchers. That's 14 guys. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to drop someone from the major league roster. If he pitches well, I'll bring him up in September. If not, then I'll wait another year. Obviously, he just got drafted. And then I'm expecting these two to take a massive jump this year. And who's the other one? Rodriguez. So, yeah, if we have any injuries, I have guys I can bring up. I might bring up him. Yeah, I only have 31 guys on the 40-man currently, so. Wow, that's kind of crazy, actually. But I might look at a starter. We'll see. Maybe like a 1 year rental if we're competing. I actually thought he was a B. But that's okay. I'm fine with what he looks like right now. There should be multiple lower end guys that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's why it's saying 8. So technically there's only 5. I actually might put him on the trade block too, since obviously now I don't technically need him or him. I believe he was a trade acquisition, so we'll see. And Bailey, hopefully he takes a jump and I can bring him up next year. Then he was the MVP last year, so he's had a fantastic run here. So hopefully he keeps that up. Makes him worth that entire salary I gave him. I 100% want to bring him up if I can in September. If we have any injuries, obviously I might bring up Winchester. But for the time being, I might just leave him down until September. He's ready, but I want to give him a shot. And then technically I can have one of them play right field until I get a competent right fielder. Yeah, we don't have a lot of depth. Oh, wow. He actually made it. Oh, he's 25, so he probably was Rule 5 eligible. I guess that's fine. That's not a big deal. We kind of have to have him. He's going to have to get added to the 40-man, I think, this coming year, if he's not already. And then... Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then hopefully he's ready in a year or two. Again, it's all going to be contact related with him and Lima, because that's what they're lacking. So overall, I don't think that's too bad. I'm actually fine with leaving those two right there. I don't know why Caden Vire is on the team. But other than that, as long as we have no injuries, we'll be fine. If we have injuries, we're going to be suffering. Righties. Why is he facing righties? Well, I guess it still makes more sense to have him in there because he's left-handed. And then versus lefties. He's better against lefties, so we'll let them platoon. And then could definitely use another bench bat, but I'm trying to decide if I want to put. I'll probably just leave him in as a DH, but who's playing left? He can play first. Because I would prefer to have him. Let's do that. Because I would like to get him DHing at least one game. Or against one-handedness. Who else plays third? So we can do that. I don't think I had another shortstop, right? So leave him there. Yeah, shit. I don't think I really have anyone that can play first besides him. Yeah, he's literally the only guy that can play first. So I'm definitely gonna have to spend time getting someone. I'm gonna have to draft someone. Okay, we'll just leave it. Okay, well, let's see. Do I want to play with Matsui? We're only gonna play a couple games each month, I would say. We'll play opening day. But we'll play about 2 games per month. Since I expect us to compete this season. Milt. Actually, I kind of wish he was third instead of second. Looks like a nice picture right there. Demetrius Monk. And as always, this is all-star hitting, Hall of Fame pitching. We got quick counts on, obviously. I use timing for the realism, because I don't want to use PCI to have user input. I want it to be all just randomized. So when you get hits, it all depends on the computer's decision on where it goes. And then same with pitching, which is why I use classic pitching. At some point, I do want to up it to Hall of Fame hitting as well. But my timing hasn't been great so far this year. So actually I kinda wanna do a double steal here. That's a great start to the season right here. Oh man. Pretty sure Brandon Lowe has good power. Okay, it is pretty good. Good clutch too. But I was planning on only having him be a 1-year stopgap for Lima slash or not Curly, but Cora, I think it was. Oh, we started off good. And he had a pretty good year minus that ERA. It would have been under 4 if it wasn't for me. That's a terrible start. First pitch, first homer. Okay, this guy's biggest issue is going to be when he faces lefties. Well, he's not having a good start to his season. He's getting teed off on here in Milwaukee. Whew. Yeah, he's getting teed off on. That is not a good start. Maybe I should have let him be the third or fourth starter. I mean, every single one of these has gone at least 300 feet. Okay, he got out of that minimal damage, so he's about the only one that I'm probably going to keep that's arbitration eligible. That's because I don't really have much of a choice. Oh, we got 2 on again. This looks like my prototypical our Road to the Show character. And he can't make contact. I kind of want to check it, but I don't know why the pitch comm thing isn't on. Oh, I got him. So I will be scouring the trade markets for catching depth if I can come July. And I do want to. I will probably end up playing with each starting pitcher at least once till the draft. We'll probably just do a rotating thing. But like I said, only like maybe like 2 games a month, maybe 3 tops. Because I don't want to overdo it. He is the only generational talent I've seen so far in the draft, so there was a semi-generational one in the last one. I do not remember what position he was. I'll have to go back through my video and see. That's deep. Oh, he caught it. Brought it back in. That just missed being a home run. Good catch. Who is that 98 speed guy? McCarthy. I think that's their center fielder. Normally I do like to have a 6th starter sitting in my bullpen for long relief. But we're a little short-handed in the starting rotation of MLB ready starting pitchers. So if we have an injury, we might be in trouble. Although I do plan on checking the waiver wire again. I might get lucky. Clark Schmidt. I haven't tried to do a bullpen game yet either. Well, that's unfortunate. Oops. I'm not gonna challenge it because I'm pretty sure it was a strike, but damn it. He's not a bad pitcher. He just needs to get a little bit more experience. There we go. He's not pitching bad. He just had a couple bad pitches in there. So I think him and the pitcher are the only two rookies on the team this year. I'm not sure if we have the extra pick or not. They didn't give it to me last year. It's the second walk of the game. Espinoza. Maybe I should keep him as a number 3 hitter. Is that gonna be deep enough? It's gone! Espinoza with the first homer of the year. That one's deep. Yeah, he has a little bit more power against righties. That gets us a little bit closer into the game. I'm gonna challenge that one. Feel like that one was in, but I was wrong. I don't think I'm gonna pitch him in the 6th. Especially not now. I would say if he's probably in the mid 80s, probably wouldn't be giving up so many homers. Again, I think he's missing an off-speed pitch. Or he needs to pitch like a changeup or a splitter that goes straight down instead of 3 of his 4 pitches all going over to the left. This will probably be his last hitter. Oh, I shouldn't have swung. Might as well. Oh, I got lucky. I feel like that one's a ball too. But that one's probably going to be touching the strike zone. Oh, never mind. The umpire is trash. So probably going to take out Rodriguez here. I think it's Rodriguez. I mean, he still has some energy left, but he has decent. Uh, he's technically a starter, not a reliever, but they have him classified as a reliever in this game. Or at least at the start of the season, he's classified as a reliever. And he's already done for the year, so he tore his ACL. Get him? Ooh. Wish I could check that one. I'll take that. They're gonna fall? No. Let's challenge it, fuck it. Okay, that one's understandable. I do think they need to fine-tune that. Just because it's touching the line doesn't mean it's a strike, if you ask me. If the ball is more than halfway out of the zone, it should be a strike, if you ask me. It says we got 12 top 100 prospects. Thing is, I don't think any of them are in the top 30. I'll have to look. I didn't look this season. But I think our top one was like 45. It was in the 40s, I think, or low 30s. It was one of the pitchers. I need the run, so I'm 100% okay with stealing both bases with them.
Nope, that's a ball.
I don't know if that one was touching or not. I would say as long as we don't have injuries this year, we should be in the running for a playoff spot. And I am all for trading a few of my top prospects for a shot at the playoffs this year. It's year 6, so gotta turn the corner sooner or later.
That's a ball. That's a ball. Ball 4, that's out.
Who was that? Let's see. Obviously, this would be the last inning if we don't score 3 runs in the next inning.
That's a ball. Ball, that's too high.
Okay, that was. Okay. Wentz got us through 3 innings there. Kept us in the game. That was touching, so. That one I don't feel like was a strike, but. And that's probably going to end it. Well, only had the one home run, but like I said, I feel like this gives me pretty realistic stats overall. Sometimes you're going to hit a lot, sometimes you're not. Especially on the higher difficulty level, so only 3 hits. I'm not going to say it was Rodriguez's fault, because, I mean, some of those pitches definitely hung. But let's see. Let's go. I definitely want to do the first week of scouting here. And then the next game will probably be, I'll probably do a home game next time. So it'll probably be between Washington and the Angels. Let's say, and it's probably going to be Matsui. Yeah, Matsui will probably be the pitcher this time. But let's see. I don't need to draft a second baseman this time around, so I'm hoping that there's a generational talent in this one. We still got a high pick in number 6, and we did get 31, so I still might scout a second baseman or two. But I think that guy will probably get taken early. Um, that's not a generational talent guy. He could be, but the durability, I don't know if they updated the durability thing. If the durability is 85 and they're between 78 and 82, I think. Or no, 77 and 82 or 83, then they're potentially a generational talent, or they should be. Ooh, that durability is not good. Have a hard time keeping him healthy, I think. As of right now, it doesn't look like there's a generational talent. That one's close. I could really use a catcher too, so I might scout him. Okay, so I don't think there is. Yeah, generational talents don't seem to be popping up like they have in last year's game. Like, I would get them like every couple of years. I actually think I'm gonna scout him first. That would be the guy I probably want if he's a decent player. I'm actually tempted to scout position players first instead of pitchers. I don't think that guy is gonna be worth a top pick. Center field. High contact, low power, speed guy. Looks like an all-around guy. That could be a potential semi-generational. Again, probably not going to be very good. I think I'm going to do that catcher first. Just by the looks of this, it does not look like it's very top-heavy. And then I'll probably go center field. There. Let's see what he is going to look like. Let's see, we're at 6 and 9. Okay, he's probably not going to be like a top of the, like top echelon, but probably still worth finishing. Francisco Alvarez. Okay, so probably not worth the 6th pick. Unfortunately. Otherwise, there's actually multiple guys. I might actually look at just... be honest, I think that one might be worth looking at. Not taking 6th, but I'll look at that one too here real quick. And then see how much it dropped. Oh, it didn't drop that much. We'll see where he's at total-wise. Oh, crap. Whoops. Okay. Well, I meant to play one of those games, but oh well. That's okay. Okay. Not terrible, but not worth the 6th pick either. Oh, wow. That's not a lot of prospects there. We're just going to go ahead and go to East then. Is there any other catchers? We can go after that one too. I would really like to take a catcher in this draft, so. Because again, I don't think there's generational talent in here. But, okay, that's going to end this episode. So, and then I'll probably play, let's see, whenever, we're not going to play that one. We'll play whichever one he pitches down here. I meant to play another one, I wasn't thinking. But anyway, thanks for watching, and See you in the next one.